Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 10th. You have a, interesting week. You with the aces, it's like every single week Aries gets an ace, which is, ridiculous. I think Aries is going through a lot of changes and things like that. That's why. The first card you have is the Three of Hearts, which indicates really being happy in general. It's not necessarily a love card either. It can be. It can indicate being happy in love with somebody, but it can just indicate love in general. And really happiness, not love, is what I meant. But it can just indicate happiness in general, being happy, being very happy with where you are right now, being content, which is nice. I think Aries gets a lot of those nice weeks that are just like nice and kind of mellow, just happy. Content is the word that keeps coming in, and just emotionally supported and happy, basically, is what this card means. So that's a nice sign, and I think it's a sign of good things to come for Aries. I think things are going to get better for Aries if they've been off. If not, they'll just continue to be just nice and mellow and gentle forward movements in your life in general. Next, you have the Two of Spades, which is can indicate a breakup, but it can also just indicate breaking away from something, which is more the message I'm getting here, that you're going to be breaking away from something, whether it be a job, it could be a person, but it feels more like a job or a situation with somebody. And to me, it's going to be positive. It is needed. Breaking away from the situation, letting it go is definitely needed at this time. You definitely need to break away. You need to allow this to happen, because next you have the Ace of Spades, which is all, I call this card the Forest Fire, and which, might sound scary, but what it is, it's breaking away from something and ending up in a much better position. And that's why I call this card the Forest Fire. I used to say that's very much like death in the tarot, but it's a little bit different because just the way, I don't know how to say it, but just the way that it is in general, the energy around the card is like a forest fire. So when we think about a forest fire, there's a lot of death and destruction, and it comes through and takes out a whole entire forest and kills everything, which sounds terrible. So it always, maybe your past experiences seem horrible on the surface, but what always happens is the forest always bounces back, and it grows back like 1,000 times stronger. Look up forest fires. Forest fires, they burn down the entire forest, but it's like the plants always grow back, and they're like 10 times stronger and 10 times healthier, and there's like 10 times more life comes into the area. It's because there was that clearing out. It allowed for new energy to come in. So I think you've probably experienced that in the past, and I think this is the after effect. Like, and maybe this is like that one last thing that needs to burn away and just go away. And I think you'll be happy to see that thing go. Could be in any area of your life. Again, spades are your entire life. They represent spirituality, everything that happens in your day to day. So it could be happening in your job, in your business, in your home, whatever. But you'll be happy that it did, and you'll end up in a much better position. And, to further strengthen that, you have the Five of Clubs. All about ideas being born, thinking about things. It's like this clearing out is allowing you to think of new things, allowing you to really move forward. Maybe if you've been stuck, or you've been trying to think of ways to get in and out of things, or whatever. This allows for those ideas to flow. And again, it kind of really plays into that forest fire again, because fives are all about birth. And, birth is considered a painful process and things. So it doesn't indicate having gone through a painful process and having to, like, kind of really let things out. And, now this is kind of more like after. Like, the things already being born, they're coming out now. They're not stuck. They're not, plugged up or anything like that. Not stopped by any energies. So it's very positive. You have a very positive week. I think it's going to be mostly thinking and mostly coming up with ideas, but finally being able to see those ideas as being more solid and real, which I think will get you going. I think that's why you'll be in such a good emotional space with this card, because it's like you're finally feeling that movement and moving forward that you want, and not feeling like you're missing something. So thank you for watching this video, and definitely enjoy your week.